Hello! Hey! Bazinga. Anyway, I proved myself right. I'm not good at these videos and stuff, so I need to get better at that. Actually, that could be my New Year's resolution, but it wouldn't work considering it's February. Still, I'm on the second Harry Potter book. Still not much further on than I was. Well, that's how I'll start this video. Bazinga, New Year's resolutions in February, and Harry Potter. Anyway, I actually didn't know what the heck I was going to talk about today. I just felt like making a video because I was talking to Rowena, and so I thought I'd give her a shout out. So, hey Rowena, if you're watching, because she said, right, I'll read you my message history. I love that little thing. It's so cute. Just that little creature. Sorry, just thought I'd mention. Anyway, so she messaged me saying thank you, and I said, for what? And she said, for making me happy. And I said, what did I do that made you happy? She said, I may have just gone on YouTube to listen to a random happy song and then decided to listen to one of yours. Then I saw a link to your new house video and I laughed because you are you. And I put, yes I am. So I put, I need to make a new one. I shall mention you. And she went, you should, because I am me. You can tell I'm in a pretty odd mood today. And then she had to go at me for mistaking Harry Potter for Lord of the Rings. So, fun times. Sorry, I had an interesting weekend. I go to this thing called the Mariapolis, which is a big church thing. Yes, I'm Christian, I'm not atheist, I'm not Scientology, I don't even know what it is, but you know. And then you have people who are religious about that, just books. They create religions for them apparently now. Anyway, yeah, so I went to this thing. I love everybody, just to say, unless I actually meet you and decide to dislike you. There are only people who I like. There's a certain few who I've never met who I dislike. And I'm not trying to be rude. One of them's Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry. I can't stand her. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, so I go to this thing and it's all like, oh yeah, everybody loves everybody, we're all happy except for the gays. And yeah, most of the people there are Catholic. I'm not. I love gay people. They are actually awesome. Everybody wants a gay best friend except the people who just had a rant at us for 2 hours solid. So yeah, fun times. Not all. Most people there don't care about that, but yeah. So we had a rant from a couple of Catholic priests who quite obviously didn't like gay people. Anyway, moving on from that. But yeah, so that's in summer, and then they tried to have like weekend breaks for like everybody to be reunited and just catch up really. So I went to a youth one of those, which had like a load of my mates who I haven't seen since summer. So no, that was really good. And my friend Karis, who I had a sleepover with on Monday, and we literally just made a really random video. We made two actually. Made two music videos, one to the final countdown, and one to Invaders Must Die, where she threw water at me. Anyway, we did that. But yes, so I went to this place at the weekend, and I went down on Friday night, because it's like, because I live in Yorkshire, and this thing was in Welwyn Garden City. Probably you won't have heard of that. Not many people have, apparently. Anyway, yeah, so I went there, and there was just 5 of us who were English arrived on the first night, and then the rest of them were Scottish. I must admit, I love the Scottish people. I mostly hang around with them, and then the London people, so yeah. But anyway, yeah, so then we had the first night, and we were all just like, oh, I sleep, and me and my friend who I was sharing a room with, called Paula, if you're watching, hi, we downloaded Tamagotchi app, because I told her that, I don't know if any of you watch Philly D, you know, or the Philip DeFranco show, but the other day he was saying how they've developed a Tamagotchi app for Android. Well, me and her, naturally, I told her, and we thought, why don't we download that? But then it wasn't actually there. So we downloaded like similar ones, and we literally spent, like, we were up for ages just playing on Tamagotchi apps. And then we were the first down to breakfast, so we got a round of applause from the adults, so I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, so that was the first night. So then it was on the second day, we got up and had breakfast, toast. My friend Ed just slept. Seriously, the session started at like 12, and somebody had to go and wake him up because he hadn't got out of bed yet. So we were all there like, where's Ed? Like, and it started and we were all like, hi, I'm Connie, hi, I'm Paula, hi, I'm Anna. And all the other people from around England arrived, and it was all great. Anyway, yeah, so then we had a couple of talks, played some weird games, had debates, which were really fun. But yeah, so then we got free time. Yeah, I got locked in a cupboard twice. So basically what happened was the first time we were in between sessions where we did, like, I don't even know what they were, workshops. We did workshops. And so we went to these workshops, and then in between we had like a break and we went to the second workshop. And in that space I was like, oh, I should go in the cupboard, so I went in the cupboard, and then and then Ed shut the door and sat in front of the door so I couldn't get out. But it was only for like 2 minutes, and so I just sat down and was like, yeah, okay. And then we went to our next session. Well, I didn't. I went to go have a shower, and then the shower was broken, so I just sat and played on Tamagotchi apps for an hour, so always fun. Anyway, but the second time round was like that evening or something, I don't even know. And I went, I think it was either after lunch or after tea. And I went up to one of the other guys' dormitories. Yes, I did say guys, it wasn't the dude's dormitory, and there was like, me and Anna were the only two girls, and all the rest of them were guys, and we were just chatting about, I'm sorry, I just hit the table. That was clever. I'm moving how I'm sitting. Anyway, yeah, so me and Anna were just messing around, and then all the guys had sat down, and they opened the cupboard doors, and there were a load of like blankets on the bottom of it, and I thought, oh, that's probably going to be more comfortable than the floor, so I'd actually sat on them. And then somebody came and shut the door, and then had belt buckles, and they used belts, wrapped belts around the cupboard, like tied them, and then after tying them, they then put coat hangers through, then they used belts to tie it, then they put a table up, and then one of the guys, Matthew, was like, oh, we're all going to go now, and then was like, and they opened the door and shut it, and I looked out the gap and I was like, yeah, I can still see you, you know, I'm not stupid, I can see you through the gap. So then, I've just got the picture up, so then they decided to put a duvet. So in that cupboard, oh no, you can't see it, so in that cupboard is me, and that's Matthew, and that's Anna, and yeah, I have good friends. Anyway, yeah, so they left me in there for like 15 minutes just carrying on their conversation. Then they actually did leave. And then some people came upstairs saying, all the adults are looking for you, we're about to start the second session. So they were like, are you? And they're like, yeah, where's Connie? And they were like, damn it, she's still in the cupboard. So yeah, so they came and got me out. And I was literally just sat there on my phone listening to music. I was quite happy, because I'm not fussed by it. I quite like small spaces that might lead to Narnia. So yeah, so I was alright. They were all there like, oh, are you alright? And I was like, I'm fine. Anyway, yeah, so then that was the first night. And first day. And then the night was pretty similar. They, all the guys nicked a load of coffee and decided to make a drink that was insane and kept them up till about 4 in the morning. So that's all fun. Yeah, so I was just messaging like all the guys in their dormitory at like till like 2 in the morning, and then I fell asleep because I was waiting for the leaders to leave so that I could go into their dorm, because me and a couple of friends were going to go into their dorm, but there was a woman who was like the person who was guarding our 2 dorms, because it was my room and then Anna's room. Anyway, yeah, she wouldn't leave. She was like sleeping in the corridor, so that if we tried to get out, she'd come and like kill us, maybe, or something. I don't know. So yeah, so I never actually went round, but they were playing Dares. Just if you're watching, any of you guys in that dorm, they were freaking disgusting. Like, seriously, they were horrible. Anyway, so that was my weekend, and then me and Karis brought round 2 full pots of Ben and Jerry's, 1 each, and she almost finished hers, and I was just there like... Anyway, by the morning they'd melted, so we tried to drink them, but then we were just like, better not. When you're with your group of Muggle friends and you have a Harry Potter moment and they all stare at you. Yeah, I can relate to that. Anyway, I better go before I kill somebody with my boredom. Yeah, I better go now. Bye! I'm not going out of the screen!